The next step I'm gonna do is probably do the brackets for the pedals, so we can do that. And then I'll drive it around a little bit today. So I'm just tucking the wires right now. We already have a bracket. I'm pretty shit at filming today. Walk on. Now it is.
Pasha?
Ah, dude, hell yeah. Birthday gift for myself.
No, it's terrible.
Oh, he's still recording? I'm actually really happy.
No,
you're bragging about us.
Driving.
I know what you mean.
The throttle is very weird. Obviously, if you give it a little bit too much throttle, it just doesn't get enough fuel, I guess. It doesn't get enough of something. It starts being really random, weird. Obviously, it's not tuned, so I don't know.
There it is.
So nice having a car that actually starts.
It kind of idles well.
I'm gonna turn around.
But it's not
This is neither legal nor safe, but it's gonna happen. Yeah. I think spiritually it's decapitated.
okay.
Just hold on.
Very tight.
How was that? Terrifying? Move that little way. Oh, he's actually giving it throttle. Wow. Look at our boy, huh? All grown up.
So we just drove the kart on a stock ECU with a bunch of missing sensors, and it drove okay, right? So the next step is for us to make it drive better. So the next step is for us to make the kart drive better. In this video, as you guys saw us driving it, in addition to that, we're gonna try to make at least part of the exhaust where Caleb is available right now to make at least a downpipe. I'm gonna be working on the fans wiring just because the car will overheat if we don't have fans. I do want to drive it on the street. For me to drive it on the street, I need to have lights. I need to have turning signals, which also is included into lights. And I need to register and insure the car. Oh, I need seat belts and a bunch of other stuff. So I'm talking too much as always, but you know what? Let's just get going. Let's do the wiring for the fans. That's the goal. Let's try to make an exhaust. That's on Caleb. He's gonna help me. Thank you, Caleb.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's get going. We wired the fans into the stock harness wiring location, the plug. So now the goal is to start the car, run the car for a little bit, let it get hot, and if the fans turn on within, I don't know, how long does it take? Like 7 minutes? I guess 7, 10 minutes. Probably. If the car is hot enough for the fans to turn on, and they do turn on, great. If not, then we're gonna have to figure something out, either a switch or I don't know. So after we ran the car for about 15 minutes, it was getting really hot and the fans weren't turning on. The engine is from 96, the harness and the ECU from 93 or 92. It's missing a sensor. The engine doesn't have the sensor thing that the harness is designed for and the ECU is designed for. Therefore, the fans are not kicking in. So now there are two ways to solve this problem. First is to just hardwire the fans and have them on a switch, which is super easy, and we can just do that. Or I can just wait until I get the ECU, plug in the ECU, and ECU reads the temperature off of the thermostat, or not thermostat, the coolant temp sensor that is in this engine. Basically, the point is, I'm probably gonna end up waiting for the ECU because I'm not trying to wire anything. There's too many wires, and it's an open engine bay car, so I might as well just keep it less wires. I don't know. After figuring out the taillights wiring diagram, I know what I'm gonna do exactly with the taillights, and we've tested everything and everything works. We have the power, I do have the lights, so we're gonna continue on with this video on installing the rear lights, the third brake light, and I'm super excited and stoked to do that because it's very satisfying. I'm also gonna try to tidy up some wiring in the back. Since I don't actually need the plugs, I just need to tap into the wires. I'm gonna cut everything and make it look nice. So let's get going with that. Yeah, great. Yep. We tidied up the wiring, we put the lights on, they're almost even, you know, you're not gonna notice. I did one side, I soldered all the wires for one side, and it should work. Brake light, running brake light, turning signal, and that's it. So now, as I soldered everything, I wanna test whether everything works.
Turning lights on.
Both? Oh, they're not supposed to. Yeah, both aren't supposed to.
Just brake lights.
So, this works. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, okay, it's a little fast. And the red stays on.
Yep. Yeah, they work.
What about the turning signal though?
The brake goes off.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I don't even think you would need the top.
But does this go back?
What do you mean?
Does the bottom go back to red?
Yeah, it does.
And now it doesn't.
And no, it's not there.
And now it does. That's actually good. So the lights are ran, and they work great. So first, as you turn on the lights, are they on?
Yep.
They're on. So this is like very minimalistic. It's the way I wanted it to be. Obviously, there's some wire work that needs to be done up here to tidy it all up. So the turning signals would be like that. That's the right one, the passenger side. I had to get a brake switch, so as you press brakes, it turns on. And we have the third brake light, and it looks awesome. There's a little bit of zip ties going on here, but that's just for the safety. This is all glued to the cage and to the bash bar in the rear. It's M3 tape, but I thought zip ties would give it a little more extra strength. To be completely honest with you, I have not been filming the entire day. The last clip that you saw was me doing a little time lapse of me starting to undo some wiring harness here. Basically, I'm all over the place with this project. I'm all over the place with the videos lately. I understand that. My main goal here is to get the car running and driving, which it is. It did. It's driving, it's running. It's great. So the next step that I took, that was today, and a couple days ago, I started doing the lights, right? So I showed you the rear lights, kind of, and I was trying to figure out the front lights. For the front lights, I have the drivers that make the white turn off as the turning signal goes on. So it's like a switchback, but those drivers will not take the amount of power that goes to the lights, so I need the relays. We just bought the relays. They're supposed to be here tomorrow. Well, they're supposed to be here today, but they're coming for sure to the shop tomorrow. Caleb will bring them, and I will be able to wire in the headlights. However, before that, after seeing Caleb's wiring harness on his swapped Molly on the Miata with a 500 horsepower engine, he redid a bunch of wires and made them look nice. I was like, hey, I have a bunch of wires that I'm not using. Half the stuff is like, I don't even have like headlights or pop-ups, or I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff that I don't have and won't have. So I was like, hey, I might as well cut everything off. And just to not cut everything off, I decided to fish all the wires I don't need back through the firewall, through the boot, and just get rid of them. That takes a long time. Wiring takes a long time. You gotta be careful, you gotta know what you're doing. I have a 6-page wiring diagram for the whole car. We've been going through that, Jason and I. Thank you so much, Jason, he just left. He helped me out so much. He brought the wiring diagram, he brought some connectors for me, and he's done some similar stuff on his car. So we did that. I got rid of a bunch of stuff on the passenger side. I hope I only got rid of the stuff that I don't need, so let's pray that nothing blows up. This video's been all over the place. I drove the car, then we did the taillights, then I'm doing the wiring stuff right now. A lot of stuff. Very exciting news, however. Me and Caleb purchased the ECU yesterday, so huge thanks to my patrons. I am super thankful to you guys. I had enough money to make somewhat a down payment because Caleb helped me a lot and I owe him some videos for free. But the ECU is ordered, the air temperature sensor is ordered, the air to fuel ratio, O2 sensor, and the gauge is ordered. I appreciate you watching. If you're still listening to this stuff, thank you guys so much. Boys, so what's going on with the KART? I've been working on it all two weeks. For the past 2 weeks. It's been a long time. In that time, I have not filmed much. However, I've done a lot. And I have reasons for not filming. It's been frustrating times. It's been all kinds of times. So I will tell you real quick what's going on. First, I redid all the wiring. All the wiring. The entire thing. all the wires that were coming out of here. There were so many things. It is not completely done, but all of it is much cleaner than it used to be. All I have coming out of here is the fan. So the fans, they will turn on with the ECU once we get the ECU. So the MAF is out here for now, and the headlights. I kind of bunk wired them. I didn't even solder them or anything. I just kind of, you know, put the wires together. Coil pack is mounted. It is a 1/6 coil pack that is ran on 1/8. You just have to do a different order of the coils, but everything's mounted. Everything's great. So as wiring goes, all this good stuff is cleaned up. Anyway, I love you guys. You'll see this video soon, and you'll see next video soon if you are subscribed. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a dislike if you don't like it, and share. Sharing is caring. So if you care about me, you can share the video. It helps a lot. I talk a lot. Anyway, goodbye. I love you. Peace out, and stay positive. Bye.